Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Build video with me, Vanillaraccoon. Hey yo. I literally just woke up not too long ago, so please pardon the non-usual tone of voice and everything. But in this video, you guys, what we are going to be building is a simple fantasy island hut. So to begin, we're going to need the following materials: oak wooden planks, oak fence, oak wood stairs, oak wood half slabs, and oak fence gates. And this is mainly because sorry about that. This is mainly because, well, when you're on a fantasy island, you're not really gonna have, well, because it's a simple fantasy starter island house. There we go, pardon me. You're not gonna have that many resources, and it would only be logical for oak to be the most accessible choice of materials. So anywho, I've already started to do the building on camera, but basically what I'm doing here is just laying out the foundation, but at the same time I'm already jumping ahead slightly, but not to where it's going to throw us off in the future, where I'm going to also lay down some of the minor aesthetic details. So basically, as you guys can tell, we're going to be living within a 3x3 area. And again, because this is a simple fantasy starter island, a simple fantasy island starter house, that's pretty much why it's going to be a little bit cramped on the inside. But don't you worry, you guys. I've been working on micro builds ever since the Crafting Nights Amplified Minecraft server started up, and if I didn't know what I was doing, I would not be sharing this with you. If you guys haven't checked out that series, I do encourage you to do so. It's got some amazing people on it. And for what it is right now, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. So anywho, at this point now, what we're going to begin to do is on these 4 corner pieces where the top of the oak log is shown, we're just going to place one simple little wooden stair, oak stair, pointing outwards, and right behind it on the upper half of that block space, we are then going to place a half slab. Now at this point, what we're going to do is we're just going to begin to connect the roof by placing half slabs on the lower half of this block space here. We're going to bring it all the way out to here, so that way these overhangs connect with the roof. Bam, bam. And then at this point, instead of trying to go through the hassle of configuring half slabs and everything, and also in a moment I'll show you why, instead of having that annoying little ceiling piece where, like, okay, it's at this level and then you have half a space exposed, we're just going to go ahead and place solid oak planks. Now at this point here, what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves some cobblestone. We're going to punch down into the ground, and this is mainly because, well, for me at least, I like to envision my builds being built on some type of foundation. This part is completely optional, but I do encourage you guys to do it if you would like for the overall build to look cool. So next up, we're going to go ahead and place down the floor, just like this. Now let's go ahead on into here, grab ourselves all the requirements, and bada bing, bada boom. So as you guys are able to tell, we do have a bed that is placed right here with the double chest beneath it. The way you do that is you take half slabs or any type of block really, you place 2 of them down, you place the bed on top, you then delete those pieces, and then you do something like this. Now there we go. What we're then going to do is right here in the center, we're going to just place a simple little crafting table, so that way it's not in the way of anything. We're going to have 2 furnaces, one to cook our delicious meals. Excuse me. I just finished drinking some milk. And then the other is going to be for any type of ores that we wish to get rid of. And whoops, I forgot to completely enclose this part as well. You want to make sure that you have oak logs going across like this. Sorry about that. So the last thing you really want to do then at this point is just go ahead and place the lighting on the inside of your simple fantasy island starter house. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Now, this is something I did not do over on the Crafting Nights Amplified Minecraft server, but if you would like to, you're more than welcome to. For the front and the back, if you want to try and configure some fancy little placing, if you would like to try and configure some fancy placement of stairs and half slabs, you're more than welcome to. It's just to keep this build for what it is, you really don't want to go any further down like this or whatever, because then one, it just starts to become too much, and two, it just starts to become too much. This in itself right here, to me, is too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stick with what I had originally done, and it is do something like this. So now, again, if you would like to actually have some nice little greens growing around, let's actually go ahead and grab some vines while we are at it. If you would like to have some greens, you can go ahead and place them around like this. There really is no special placement for them. All you have to know as the builder is the placing of leaf blocks and then having vines growing on them is truly something that is in the eye of the beholder, or whatever that saying is. I don't know. But I'm gonna just go ahead and do something like this. Yeah. And I think that's really gonna do it, because I don't want to get too carried away with the placing of bushes, because then I'm gonna go overboard with them. Not that that's a bad thing for me. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go ahead and fix this up. Yeah. Hey. Excuse me. There we go. But you guys, unfortunately, that is all the time that I have for today. If you think that this simple fantasy island starter house looks pretty neat, be sure to like this video, and if you want to show it off to all your other little friends, be sure to favorite the video as well. One thing I would like to do is just in random spots, if you would like to give it that fantasy island house type of look, just place simple little fence posts in random spots. Again though, to keep the fantasy island theme, you want to really stick to one type of wooden materials. So yeah, but again, if you like what you see, then please give that like button a hug and subscribe for the latest buzz. And if you had a blast with a good laugh, then make sure you favorite this video and share it with a friend or two. But until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon. Peace out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm terribly sorry I forgot to mention this, but you can in fact place a armor stand on top of the ender chest that is sitting in this corner, and you will still be able to access that double chest that is beneath your bed. And most of all, you will still be able to access the ender chest that is right beneath the armor stand. This is something that is also going to be very handy for your simple fantasy island starter house, because when you first start off in a world, and whether it is leather armor or even a set of iron armor, it's always good to have a nice little place to store your armor at. But again, I'm sorry that I forgot to mention this in the previous clip. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.